William Chen summoned Zhao Liying and Zhang Yixing just to play the domineering Buddha. The plot was deleted because it was too magical. The director only asked William Chen to play a domineering Buddha, but he almost played a greasy man, all because William Chen valued this role too much. Before filming Old 9, William Chen had already been exposed to the same type of TV series, but just now he was expelled from the crew of Tomb Raider Notes within 2 weeks of joining the group, and he was always labeled as the ex-boyfriend of the big baby. When the crew of Old 9 Doors approached William Chen, he agreed without hesitation. William Chen, who was originally a fan of the third uncle, not only wanted to make up for his previous regrets, but also to prove his own strength, even in the play. There is no need for a double in all the fight scenes, and all of them have to play in person, which allows the audience to see a domineering Buddha. Fortunately, Chen Weiting did not ask for the dubbing himself, otherwise the mighty and domineering image of the Buddha would be greatly reduced. It is precisely because Chen Weiting is in the crew that Zhao Liying was able to invite Zhao Liying to play in Zinayu. Originally, Zhao Liying did not intend to act, but when she heard that William Chen was playing with her, she immediately changed her attitude. Did you cheer for Kai and his wife back then? It is absolutely unexpected that the photos of Zhang Yixing and Yu Huang can be so similar. When Old 9 Gates first started filming, the director's initial candidate for Yu Huang was Chen Zhao. Unfortunately, Chen Zhao's schedule was too full and finally rejected. At this time the director saw Zhang Yixing's performance video, and he immediately contacted Zhang Yixing. Zhang Yixing didn't want to shoot works of this kind of subject at first, but he couldn't stand William Chen's lobbying, and finally agreed to star in. I have to say that William Chen is really a good recruiter in the Old 9. Zhang Yixing is originally an all-round singer and dance artist, but when he met Yu Huang, a famous Huigu opera actor, he would still be very unsmooth when performing some professional moves. During the filming process, he also consulted many teachers in the same group to completely bring in the character of Yu Huang and try to do all the actions to the best, which makes the audience see such a brilliant Yu Huang. There is nothing other than this. Yu Huang also has a lot of emotional scenes in the play. Zhang Yixing thinks his emotional scenes are the weakest, but when the audience sees Yu Huang kneeling in front of Buddha's door asking for medicine, only then did I realize that Zhang Yixing is really humble. Who cannot love such affectionate Yu Huang? This is definitely the most angry moment in William Chan's life. It turns out that the Old 9 Gates were reported frequently after it was broadcast, which led to the crew having to cut some content. It turns out that the culprit behind this is the parents of some students who can't help but think of China's strange story, which is known as the Light of Gu Woman, and it was reported by parents within a few days after it was broadcast. To say that the most puzzling deletion in Old 9 Gates is that the Buddha is unconscious. A group of people took the Buddha back to the ancient building of Zhang to treat the Buddha. When they first entered the door, a child gave the Buddha several wooden signs were used to enter the ancient building of the Zhang family, and this section was deleted afterwards. After entering, Yin Zinayu personally entered the dangerous coffin in order to save the Buddha, and then the camera cut everything, and Zinayu came out of it, saying something that turned out that all this was an illusion, and the endless words made people confused. It turned out that after Zinayu entered the coffin, there were still many scenes, and many ferocious monsters wanted to attack Zinayu, but after the broadcast, these scenes were all deleted. Even Zinayu and Bai looked around and saw many of the Zhang family is lying in the coffin, and there is even a little brother who gave them a wooden sign at the door, and the scene of changing the blood of the Buddha in the middle has been deleted. Maybe it was because these plots were too magical that they were cut after it was broadcast. Do you remember any cutscenes? 02. Hero's Cheng Yi's hair collar looks extravagant, the tattered beggar looks handsome, and the back of the umbrella is picturesque. Cheng Yi is an actor with good acting skills among the 90s, and his costume dramas are very good looking. The action is smooth and powerful, and he is currently filming the martial arts drama Heroes. There is also a lotus building that has already been finished. It seems that you can enjoy Cheng Yi's handsome fighting scenes to the fullest. After the filming of Heroes started, there were many pictures of Cheng Yi's fans, and he had already seen several sets of looks. The fur collar shape, which is indispensable for costume dramas, is finally here. Cheng Yi is wearing a set of light blue with a white fur collar, and the picture of holding an umbrella in the snow is very atmospheric. The male protagonist Liying plays as a Confucian man with both civil and military skills. He should be in good health, right? So the fur collar I wear is not very thick. Looking at the whole body from behind, you can feel Cheng Yi's figure even more. She is very thin and has a good posture, which fully supports the dress. Although it is also an ancient costume with the theme of martial arts, it has completely different feelings from Liying Hualao. This is the plasticity of actors. Handsome positive. There is also a clearer front, the face is small and handsome, and it looks good without redundant bangs. Cheng Yi is suitable for this hairstyle. The headband on his head is blue that matches the clothes, and there are wooden hairpins. I also saw Gao Zin's Reuters. He has played the role of Raheo in The Deep Rain and The Rain, and the Prince in the Langaya List. He is an old drama player with good acting skills. There is a new shape in the boot materials released by Cheng Yi's studio. It is a scholar wearing a hat, riding quietly. Lu Yun is the #1 scholar bestowed by the imperial court, and he is a very talented hero. Tattered beggar. This set is said to be Lu Yun's beggar look. Dressed in such shabby clothes, why do you think it is the best looking among these outfits? The messy hair added a bit of handsomeness to Cheng Yi. His clothes were full of holes, which made him even more handsome. Such a beautiful beggar, he didn't immediately pick it up when he saw it. Lu Yun's life has also experienced ups and downs, but it is definitely not as miserable as Li Lianhua's. It seems that his health is much better. What this heroism shows is more of the splendor of the Jianghu group portraits. Cheng Yi's 2 upcoming costume dramas are both about martial arts. A beautiful, powerful and miserable lotus building, and a soul-stirring historical martial arts. Fans who like to watch costume dramas are in luck. Lotus Tower is estimated to be broadcast in the second half of 2023, and Heroes should be in the first half of 2024. 03. The unnamed pre-sale box office broke 50 million, the theater manager bet on Wang Yibo, and the screen debut is stable. This spring festival file, there are so many blockbusters, who can stand out? Judging from the current pre-sale situation, Wang Yibo's No Name stands out, and it has already exceeded 50 million. The theater manager is also betting on Wang Yibo. So, is Wang Yibo's screen-starring debut secure? The first question, is the pre-sale of No Name due to Wang Yibo? Speaking of No Name, this movie has always been highly anticipated. The director Cheng has a unique style, and it took several years to create No Name. As for the starring roles, Wang Yibo and Tony Leung's first show, it must be very exciting. You know, Wang Yibo's acting is very aura, and the director often praises him. All of these are the reasons why the pre-sale of No Name is good. The pre-sale box office of No Name has surpassed The Wandering Earth 2 by more than 10 million yuan. You know, The Wandering Earth 2 is a sci-fi film with a huge investment, and No Name can achieve such a good result, which is inseparable from Wang Yibo's popularity. This is enough to explain Wang Yibo's first-line status. The second question, the theater manager is also optimistic about Wang Yibo. How many films are scheduled for a movie actually has a lot to do with the theater manager. Many theater managers are aware of Wang Yibo's popularity, so they are also very optimistic about Wang Yibo's No Name in this screening. Theater managers who are optimistic about No Name believe that the mystery and scarcity of the subject matter and Wang Yibo's first screen starring role will be important points for its market performance. In fact, theater managers are very sensitive. In today's film market, the post-zeros are the main players. Many of these post-zeros are Wang Yibo's fans. This is Wang Yibo's first starring role in a movie, fans will definitely come to support him, and many fans will buy tickets to support the idol. Of course, whether No Name can become the box office champion of the Spring Festival, popularity is only the beginning, and ultimately depends on the word of mouth of the movie.